Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to explain input function in Python. In my previous video, I have uploaded output function and different types of operators, and I have uploaded some videos regarding Python playlist from basic to advanced. If you haven't watched that video, please do watch that videos before watch this video. And I will also provide a link for that video in description box. Please check out there. Before start this video, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll get notification whenever we upload new video. Coming back to video, Python input function. Python input function is used to take user input. In C language, we use scanf to take the input from the user. If you know the C language, that is very easy to understand. If you also don't know the C language or any other programming language, don't worry, I will explain here from the basic. By default, it returns the user input in the form of string. I will come to this point later, but now just focus on what exactly input function use and how we can use input function in Python. Before that, we can see the syntax of the input function. To use input function, first of all, we need to call the input function. In Python, this is the way we need to call any function. In my coming videos, I will show how we can declare the function and how we can call the function and how we can work with the function. There is a different concepts are related with function. But now just understand, if you want to call any function, here the function is nothing but a piece of code. That means we use that code, we can reuse that code whenever we need. So that is the purpose we use function. If you want to call any function, first we need to mention function, that this is function name, and we use brackets to call the function. If there is any parameter, we can pause here. That I will explain in coming videos. But now just understand, if you want to call the function, we need to use function name with this brackets. Okay, this is way. Here I will give an example, then you will get the idea of why we need to take the input and what exactly use of this prompt here. So for example, a person is entering into the ATM machine and he just want to take some cash from the ATM. First of all, whenever we enter into the ATM machine, there is some message will be prompt there. That means enter your card here. So based on that message, the customer will get to know that he need to insert his card. So first of all, then he insert that card. After completion of ATM validations, it will ask for PIN. So the ATM will ask for the PIN. It showing message like please enter your security PIN. Then only the user will get to know we need to enter PIN here to continue this process. But if for in case the ATM won't show that message there, then how the user will get to know? If instead of entering the PIN, if we enter the amount he withdraw, then it will give error message, right? So here that message whatever is showing then in ATM machine, that is prompt, and that whatever the language behind is there, we don't know that. But in Python we use input to take that what is the PIN. Taking that PIN and we will validate it with our database whether this user is really authenticated user or unauthorized user. So we need to take the input, right? Whenever we take the input from the user only, then only we will get to know whether this user is authenticated user or unauthenticated user. So in order to that, we need to take input function. I hope you clear what exactly use of input here. Yeah, this is input function. I will show one example, then you will get the very clear understand. Here first of all, I will call input function. In between I am printing some message to get to understand the user what he has to enter. Here I am enter your name, then only user get the idea he need to enter his name. If the output is there. For example, if a user enter John here, then it will print directly. That means whenever the enter executed that, at that time it is printed John automatically. But we don't want like this. We need to store this John in some variable. We already know that how we can store the variable. Just we give variable name. Here I am taking variable name as a name, and this is equal to sign we used to assign the variable. Now if I enter John here, it won't give any output. It will show here. This is like a interpreter, so it's showing like that, but in a regular programming it won't be show. It will take, if for example print this name variable, then you will get the John. Okay, this I think you understand, but let me do one thing. If I remove here, and just print like this, then user will know what he has to enter. He might be enter anything. He might be enter anything like this. Also, he can enter, or he can enter any 3, 4, 5 like digit. But the 3, 4, 5 won't be any person name. So we need to get the correct input from the user. We need to give prompt here. If I ask enter your age, then user will know that you need to enter age. If I enter like 34, then it will take the 34, and if I try to print that, then we will get the age. This is 34. This is the way of use input function, and what is use of prompt in input function. This is optional, but it is the good programming practice. We need to use that. In my previous tutorial or videos, I have given this example. The example is, we need to find based on the age whether a person is eligible to vote or not. As we know that Indian, if the person age is more than 18, then he can do vote. So here I will write enter your age. Then user will know that he need to enter his name, and else we will print. No, this is wrong. What I am doing, we need to print here. So if the user satisfied this age more than 80, then he can vote. This program I have already explained in my previous video. If you haven't watched that, please watch that videos, then you will get clear understand. And he can't vote. When he can't vote, whenever the user age is less than 18, that time he cannot vote. The age must be either equal to 18 or greater than 18. If I execute that, the output is automatically come, but the age of the person is won't be 23 for everyone, right? For example, for me like 23, or for me someone is like 34, someone is 60, and someone, the public or customers will have different ages. So if you use input function here, then we can ask user to enter their name based on that not name, age. Based on age, we can give either that person is eligible or not. If I enter 23 here, but I got here some error is there. Let's understand what this error is saying. Here, greater than or equal to not support between instance or instance of str and int. So this comparison operator won't work in integer and string, that we know. For example, here one string is like A, B, C is there, and like 3, 4, 5 is there. Is that possible to say that 34 is greater than this ABC? We cannot say that. There is no comparison between them. If we can, is that the way we can say that ABC is greater than or equal to 345? No, we cannot say that, because these are digits and these are alphabets. We cannot compare this. But what happening here is, for example, if I take this out, and if I do here, and if I enter here, for example 356, I am entering this, and if I try to print type, I have explained this. Type will be give the data type of the variable. If I take this and if I print this variable type here, sorry, here it gives string. That means here one by default it return the user input in the form of string. So whenever we take the any input from the user, that input function will take the it will return the string format. Either it is in 453, it will convert that into the string and it will assign to the age variable or whatever variable here. So in order to convert this, we use typecasting. Just we use typecasting int, and we use this here. Now if I enter 345, it will give age as a int. So we have done here typecasting. That's why this string variable is converted into int variable like this. For example, if I try to enter string instead of for example, if I enter John here, then it will give the output like this. Invalid literal int was based on John, because we need to enter int here, but we have entered something John. So we can do this by using exception handling. In coming videos I will explain that also, but now just understand, if you want to take the input is in the int format or float format, that time we need to use typecasting. If the user want to enter, or if you want to take the data from the user in the form of string, we don't need to do any typecasting. If I take 456 here, the age won't be 456, but I have entered here. Just if I replace this code with this one, and if I try this, for example, if I enter 45, he can vote because the age of this person is more than 45. If I enter 12, then he cannot vote. As we know that the person is who has the age less than 18 years, he cannot vote, right? This is the way we can use input function is in Python. I think I hope this video is useful to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Let's meet in next video.